Hey, it's Mike Green here from Off-Road Experience. We're out on Thanksgiving Day, and we're in the town of LaGrange, California right now. I'm looking at some cool old buildings like this. This is the Oddfellows place. This is pretty cool. And then over here is the LaGrange Grill and Restaurant, which we've eaten at a few times. We'll get some film of that for you in a second. You gotta check this thing out real quick here. It's quite interesting if you like these old places like I do. Here, if you pause here, you can sit and read this. But the coolest bit is down the bottom. It says, and in 1885, new handmade wooden chairs came by ship from London all the way of Cape Horn. These chairs are still in use today. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And get around the back here. You can see where they added on at one time. Onto the back of it. Yeah, see? Wonder if the outhouses are still there. Ha ha ha. Then you get some cool homes like this. I wonder what that dates from. All right, we're at the saloon. Look at this. 1897 it was built. I don't know what it was originally, but if we go over here and take a peek, you can read it. So pause here if you want to read this. Oh, it burned in 1897. This all the fire adjacent to the hotel. $15,000, wow. Oh, Metropolitan. Wow. Pretty cool. What's really cool is these old gas stations like this. I mean, that's fabulous. Here's the museum, but I've never been in it because I've never been here when it's open. But we'll see if we can get a quickie video here for you. Okay, we're across from the museum right now. This will tell you a bit of, whoa, falling a hole here. French settlers originally established the community of French Bar along the Tuolumne River. Yeah, that's just up the road. We did a video on their graveyard some years ago, or a year ago. After the destructive floods, 1850 and 1852. Now above the floodplain, reclaimed, renamed LaGrange. Well, this is cool. Look at this bucket. This is on a big chain. See if I can back out so you can see how big it is. See? And then I'll zoom in here so you can read that. I don't know if you can. Oh, there you go. The dredge is down the road, sitting there. That was what brought me out here today. See if I can get to the dredge. This is a cool old building. Look at the adobe. Hey, what are you doing? You know, you should be on the dinner table right now, right? Shouldn't you? Oh, yeah, I bet. Range fire, 1997. Wow. Anyway, look at the adobe at this. It's another one of these scoops. Look at this. These were pinned together. See? By the pins. And these went around and scooped up everything, whatever it was they were mining. Oh, wow. Wow, private property. That's the problem with a lot of this. It's sad that somebody has to put signs up because people can't be respectful. But I wonder what this building dates from. 18 something, I know that. Down there's the river. We'll see if we can motor down there in a little bit here. Now this is interesting as hell. How many of you know what that is? I know exactly what it is. This is a huge nozzle. What they did is they had a 3-foot pipe to a 2-foot pipe to a 1-foot pipe in the river, so on and so forth. And as it reduced in size, it gained speed till it comes roaring out of that nozzle. It's called strip mining. And they blast the crap out of everything. The problem is all the water and debris goes downstream. And in the old days up in the Sierras, they finally realized the catastrophe they'd created. Wow, look at the pulleys. That was up in a building somewhere, probably to run. They had leather belts running a lathe. Is what that would have been. It says here that this is the first adobe building in LaGrange, built prior to 1850, used as a post office and later stables for horses, brought freight from Waterford. Wow. Their sign's going in the crapper. Need a better sign instead of having a sticker on it, you know. Yeah, we got to get the Land Rover in. I mean, that's what this is all about, right? I love the doors. I'd like to go in here, but every time I've ever come by, the damn place is always shut. Built in the winter, 1852, 1851. Wow, cool. Open Sundays, 11 to 3. Okay, now I know. All right. I like the jail here. This is cool. You wouldn't want to get locked up in this bugger, especially if it's 110 out here. And I love the fire department. Wonder if there's anybody in there. Oh. Formerly at the foot of Main Street, replaced one built in 1858, which burned in 1900. Oh. Well, yeah, wouldn't be a very entertaining place to be. And then, gotta love fire station, right? Not very big, two room. Anyway. Okay, and what do you find, right? Well, usually if you find an old building, you find old cars. Here's a MGA, I can zoom in for you, coupe. Wonder how long that's got steel wheels on it too. Wonder how long that's been sitting there. Guy probably thinks it's worth a fortune, that's why it's still here. Anyway. Okay, and what do you find, right? Well, usually if you find an old building, you find old cars. Here's a MGA, I can zoom in for you, coupe. Wonder how long that's got steel wheels on it too. Wonder how long that's been sitting there. Guy probably thinks it's worth a fortune, that's why it's still here. Anyway. All right, this is the old LaGrange Road. We used to cross down here long before that highway was made further down. And there's a bridge down here, but unfortunately they won't let you drive across the damn thing, see? Hang on and we'll go pick a peek. Okay. Now, we brought some Land Rovers down here the other year, and we're down here on this road, right here. Went under the bridge, and went over here. We were trying to get over there, but due to the heavy growth over there, couldn't get to the big dredge machine that's sitting in the bushes. Let's take a peek here. We'll just wander across the the bridge. I'm going to back this up one. There we go. Know what? Whatever that means. Gotta love these guys. It's just, I would love to be a judge for a day. Have these kids dragged in and say, okay, who's the Rembrandt that painted this? Oh, that would be me, sir. Cool. You got a car out in the parking lot? Yeah, I do. Cool. Go outside. We're going to go paint your car. What? As soon as he had to wipe his car out with some stupid paint job, probably maybe get the hint. Look at the gravel down here. This is why they were digging here. See the gravel? Okay, well, everything I just said went out the window. It's not too deep here, actually. Look at that. You can see the bottom. A lot of rock. A lot of rock. A lot of gravel. Look at the gravel here, but look at this. Look at these gravel beds over on this side are insane. See? Now you know why they come to places like this to mine, because at the bottom of that gravel is gold. Why? Because gold's heavier than the rock is. And this is what they would come to dredge with that big dredge machine that's back behind us. A lot of dead tree roots down in there. It's got a little current going. Guy down there. I wonder what all the locks are. Lock your love. Oh, yeah, that's what this is. Okay, I get it. Oh, how cool. Yeah, pretty day. Cool thing is nobody out. It's that guy down there and me. Suits me to no end. All right. So anyway, the old road is right there. Goes over there. Little place to park, I think. And we'll cut back around the long way and see if we can get to it or the dredge. Stay tuned. All right, we're back in Land Rover. We're going to spin this puppy around. Rum, okay? You can see where the old yellow stripe is down the road here, right off my left fender. That's kind of cool. Thanks, still there. I guess somebody lives here. Yeah, trying to insulate that trailer. Sandwiches, fishing, bait. I guess there's some fishies down in that river. I don't know what. I would have thought, well, I love this gas station. Too bad it's buggered up and the old restroom still exists. Look at that. Oh, I'd like to have that place restored. As usual, a lot of the rest of the town's gone. You can see all these empty lots. There was something there because you see the concrete pad on our right. It's kind of cute. It's back there. Quiet little place. Long way to go if you got to go to the supermarket. Tell you that. Oh wow. Some old car on a trailer in there, rusted solid. So anyway, there's this great big contraption in the trees down here, but I don't know how you get to it. And just like you, I don't want to be trespassing over somebody's land without permission and getting caught and look real stupid, right? Let's go see. I see somebody was trying to go off over there. I don't know vehicles only. Slipway located 17 miles downstream. Dangerous when spilling. Pass it on risks. Oh, fishing regulations. Oh, wow. So where is the dam? Oh, looks like you can't get out over there. Huh. Okay, the other town site that they spoke of on the sign back there is down here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. Probably was down low. But here's the graveyard that we did a story on. See? You can go find that on a prior. There's the word. Anyway, read the signs. I'm going to go to Snelling. I've never been there, so let's go take a peek. Wow, it's kind of floodplain here. Both sides, kind of hard to see it. There you go. Wow. See where the old Mr. Tractor came through and cut the road. You can see the banks on both sides cut out. Another floodplain. See all the gravel everywhere. Look at the gravel everywhere. Yeah, they've been mining this. This has been mined to death. There's your marker. So we'll stop on the way back and see what that marker has to say. Hey, wow. Oh, motorcycle park. We've come around the long way to Old LaGrange Road, and look where all these canals are from. Well, you wouldn't want to follow in there on a bad day. They run all over the place. Look at this. Oh, I thought this didn't go through. I get it. Oh, so you can't park when you were a kid in the old days, play kissy kiss with your girlfriend. Remember that? You remember that, guys? Restoration shop. Oh wow, must be for the river and the fishies. That's blocked off. Well, it's kind of cool. All right, well. Off we go then. Field office. And a nice place for a picnic and to look things over. Oh, look at that. I'm going to back up and go film this just for you. found a real road. Whew. Oh, what's for dinner tonight? Turkey? Ham? Well, hope you got a good Thanksgiving. I'm out and about on my own, as they say. Ah, nice. Somebody has to drop a refrigerator out on a road like this. Wish I was a judge. You'd be a refrigerator picking up SOB by the time I was done with it. Right? Whee! Well, I'll come down here in a rally car. I had to come down here just flat on the throttle the whole way. Now, when I say rally car, I mean, you know, a TR8. Yeah, we're, how about an Escort? You know, RS 1800 or 2000? I mean, those guys were pushing north of 200 horse out of that four-banger on the Works cores. The Works TR8, 300 horse. Mine, it was 3.5 liters. Let's see, here we go, what's around the corner. Never come around these corners that are blind without knowing what's around there, so keep speed down and stay on your side of the road. Oh, brand new baby moo cow. Wow, look at that. What a trip. Anyway, we left LaGrange. We're headed cross country now. And I wish I could remember the name of the cowboy movies. I'm talking a long time ago, like 90 years in some respects. There's some later than that. And it's those ones that I took a picture off the television last night, which I'll show you in a minute. There's 3 cowboys looking west. And I know where that spot is. Ah, look at that. Gorgeous out here. Yeah, we're doing about the national speed limit right now, believe it or not. Pretty country out here. The fog is finally lifting. I would say it's so much fog, more like overcast. Anyway, I'll shut up for a minute and wait and see what's in store. No, for you Land Rover people, I don't have the center diff lock right now. Grip's pretty good. So the speed. Again, blind turn, can't see around it, slow down, stay on your side as far as you can. There could be some dum-dum coming the other way in the middle of the road. Alright, we're almost into movie territory. Technically we are already. Old railroad tracks are out here too from the 1800s. There's what they call a Y. Why, you ask? Well, a Y is you can overshoot the Y with the train, switch the track, shove it in reverse. Same thing. Can't see over the top, slow down. back the train up into the Y, switch the track, make a left, come back out of the Y, you've turned the whole train around. And it's literally right here. I'll see if I can show it to you. Ghost towns, trains, here's railroad tracks. Okay, here's the Y here. Bail out of the Rover and go for a walk. A little bit of mess here. Someone's been changing railroad ties. Look at how rotten those buggers are. Ooh, God. Somebody didn't drive them spikes in well. Some really old timbers here. Okay, here's your Y. This is a siding. This one we're on here. We're back out in space here. Someone's been down on this one recent. See, there's no rust on the rails. Wonder why they got that painted. Got new ties here. Ooh, wow, that big steel plate. Oh, that's because it's the end of the switch, see? Looks like they don't have it sliding anymore. No, they've disconnected it. Look here, right? They've disconnected this thing. So it should slide over. And what it does, now it will go this way. It'll go this way. See? Watch this. See. Wow, look at this. Oh, that's to stop the wheels from coming off completely. Look at that. I see. Okay, so it's disappearing into the grass. Nobody's used this thing in a long time, but I can see the other end of it. This is old. If you like ghost towns and trains, then, all right. Track's still here, see? Right there. Okay, so it goes out around there. And now I'm gonna, there's a post out there. Where's the post? There it is. Goes out around there and then it stops. So, I have stopped for a minute. So, in one of these cowboy movies, there's three guys on horses, and then there's another shot where I think it's a stagecoach or something coming this way. And if you watch in the back of the movie, you can see the screw up. Can you see the radio tower over there? See it? Right? It's in the movie. Kind of screws up an 1800s cowboy movie real quick. See that in the background, right? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. So let's get the same shot with the Land Rover instead of the, hang on, I gotta go over and pick up garbage here, right? Freaking people, you bring your water bottles out and you throw them out the window as you go by. Real bright. So anyway, here's the Rover on the same road. And there's one of your power towers back there that somebody in the editing room didn't catch it. We're at the other end now, and we were over yonder on the back side of this dorky tree, and the other part of the Y comes right through here, right there, comes back. See it? So what they would do is if they were going that way, they want to go the other way, they'd switch it, back the engine up here, all the way up into there, and then go out the other side, and then they point in that direction. Pretty cool, huh? I know where there's two in Nevada where they were using helper engines for the Transcontinental Railroad to get up the grade over by Nightingale. Brady Hot Springs area. And right here on the side of the road, look what I found. Been here before. J.C. Montgomery died November 10th, 1899, age 75 years, 1 month, 10 days. Can't read anything else. This one's a Maxwell. Died November 25, 1869. 30 years, 3 months, 11 days. Don't know if it's a he or a she. Here's that. Oh, and then somebody has to come by and put bullets in it. Come on, guys. Antiquities Act to have you locked up. Wow, Thomas Maxwell. I'm gonna zoom in here. Oh yeah, January 1812, Tennessee. Died 24th, 1882 in California. Serena Prim Maxwell. Wow, look at that. Born 1814 in Tennessee. Dies here in 1873. So she came over in probably in the 40s or 50s. Ah, here it is. Arrived in California from Arkansas in 1852. Settled in Stanislaus County, 1857. Then we got William Monroe Maxwell. Born 1834 in Tennessee. Must have been the kids. Dies here February 18-something, 90-something. Frances Maxwell, 1839. She was born in Mississippi. 1869, she dies here. And who's the last one? 1824, was born in Tennessee. Died, wow, lived the longest, 1899, California. Wow. And there's some other ones here, but where are they? Right? See? Look. Come on, people. Why do you have to do this? And some of these horror stories is people would steal these things and put them in their house. Kind of crazy. Yeah, Rover's hanging out waiting to go. So we're going to go over here now to those mountains. And a picture I have. Playing with the camera here. You can see a little shack there. And then I can get my camera to cooperate and pan out a bit. There's some artificial thing. Oh, I know what those are. It's that thing's all sticking up on the top of that peak coming down. Freaking probably almond trees that everybody is fascinated around here with. Don't seem to be focusing. Anyway. Get the idea, don't you? We're standing in the same spot. Okay, that's a better shot. Now these three guys stand in front of me instead of all these old rotten railroad ties, right? Hasn't changed a whole lot. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and some cool comments, and we'll bring some more history stuff like this. Happy Thanksgiving.